Libras, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a look at the messages you need to hear now. Of course, any information you may be looking for, I will have listed below in the description, so just check there. And let's see what's going on. I'm going to start with this deck. I forgot the exact name, but I know it's a Moon Cycles deck. And then we're going to get into the Lenormand and then my traditional tarot. All right, so first card we have Libras. Every journey begins with a first small step, So, Libras, this is a reminder that, yes, you are definitely on a journey that could be either at the beginning or you're at the midst of trying to figure your stuff out. But don't let the fact that you're, maybe not at the point of mastery within your journey scare you from taking that first step. Whether that's, the fear of being judged by other people because you're going to be a newbie in whatever you're trying to join or do, or you being intimidated by the journey itself and how long of a journey it could be, or the process itself. Okay, if anything, the journey is the most fulfilling piece of it, and it's important to remember that, because whenever we get instant gratification, it's never fulfilling. It's fulfilling in the moment. It's never fulfilling long term. What makes anything fulfilling is the journey itself. So have that reminder in the back of your head, those moments where you're doubting your process. I also have listen to your intuition and then listen again. So where on a intuitive level, you know what to expect with certain people, you could be having a hunch feeling about certain things. Make sure you are listening to that and not bypassing it, okay? A lot of times we want to ignore our intuition when we don't want to believe something, but it doesn't make something less real or less apparent just by us ignoring it. And I also have old habits that no longer serve need reviewing. So this is a reminder that in order for you to see actual change, certain habits just have to go. Certain habits just have to die really, really hard and have to exit stage left in order for you to see the progress you want to see. And when we're talking about habits, we're not just talking about like smoking, drinking, laying on the couch, being on social media. These habits can consist of like habitual things that are just within your makeup that you can't seem to stop doing. Like going back to a really bad ex, where it's like an addiction almost within the shadow self to relive that same habit or codependency. But recognizing it, seeing where it's stemming from is the first step in order for an old habit to die. Libras, what are the messages they need to hear for September 2023? So I have the tree. There could be certain people within your family who you may not be on the best of terms with, who, if you did work on that relationship, it could bring you a lot of peace. For others of you, there could be certain family relationships where you have went the overextent to try to repair things or be a support or a backbone for certain family members. But at some point, you do have to make sure you're grounded personally before you could help other family members, or vice versa. Like they have to get grounded within themselves in order for them to be maybe a better, family member to you. Also, during the month of September, this is a perfect time for you guys to get out into nature. If you have been just feeling out of it or just stuck, confined, going out into nature could re-inspire you in some sense. Okay, I also have the snake. So be aware of who you are telling your business to, who you have around you, especially, again, if your intuition is telling you like, oh, I don't really know about this person, I'm not really sure, there is a reason for why that is the case. Your empathy or your ability to be empathetic to other people's moods may be what's picking up this disingenuous vibe. I also have the garden. So again, this is another card reassuring. Be careful of certain people who you could divulge information to on social media, or certain individuals who on social media could be trying to play one role, but then they're actually another way. Okay. Or like social groups. where it's a lot of like back talking and let's keep going. Libras. What are the messages for September 2023 for Libras? Okay, we have the Star card and we also have the Knight of Swords. So Libras, this is a time for you to remain optimistic, irregardless of what's going on around you. Okay, also prioritizing taking care of yourself emotionally. This is not the time to hold on to feelings or emotions that just don't feel the best. This is the perfect time to purge unwanted emotions, unwanted feelings that have been just keeping you from moving forward. Okay, I see you guys also letting go of any grudges or issues stemming from maybe an argument, disagreement with someone. This Star card being here though, this is a reminder of who you are and what you're capable of. You guys are a child of the divine. So although you could be extremely focused on like a particular goal or outcome in particular, and then maybe question like why things aren't moving as fast or what exactly you need to do in terms of like dedicate yourself to in order to see the progress you want to see. But patience is key. Like you guys are already in the midst of divine energy or like divine timing. So there's no need to rush is the message here. I also have the Temperance card and the Ace of Cups. So again, patience is key. I kind of saw that with the Knight of Swords. Sorry about that, Libras. We got cut off and we had to do like a whole lipstick change and everything. But Libras, the last card that we do have is the Ace of Cups. So two things that I'm noticing with this Ace of Cups energy showing up. This does speak to you guys needing to tap into emotional intelligence, okay? Know that there is certain people who are trying to elicit a response out of you emotionally by doing little things to trigger you or to, get you to expose a level of caring about, them, situation in particular, whatever this may be. Another thing I'm picking up with the Ace of Cups, there's a need for you to be careful of how you respond to situations during this time frame. Are you responding from a place of like emotions carrying over or emotions triggering you to respond a certain way? Or are you responding the way that you're responding because it makes the most sense? Okay, so this is not a time to be making any emotional decisions or decisions based off of just spare of the moment feelings. Also, there's a need for you to remain emotionally open to blessings. Just because you could have a vision of what your blessings are supposed to look like when they come in doesn't necessarily mean that's how life is going to play out or how things are going to play out. So never be so rigid or so stuck in a plan or an idea of how things are supposed to be that you kind of push blessings away because it doesn't look like how you want it to. Okay, blessings can come in the form of you losing a job and it making way for a better job to come in, or, a breakup happening so that someone who's more, equally yoked with you or someone who's better for you can come into your life. But that's pretty much the message here. I hope that this was helpful, Libras. If you did enjoy, definitely thumbs up the video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.